Good afternoon and welcome to Somerville, welcome to Gilman Square.
We're getting a green line. We're here today with Governor Patrick and very excited about the news.
Very pleased to announce several steps today that we have taken to get the project underway. First, my administration has signed a contract with VHB Consulting to prepare commercial engineering and to draft the environmental impact statement. Their first task, their very first one, is to identify every strategy we can use to expedite the permitting process and the regulatory process so that we can get shovels in the ground. Secondly, we will give the MBTA the funds they need to begin designing new Green Line cars now. The reason that's important is that it takes a long time to produce the custom cars necessary for new lines. And we want those cars to be ready to roll as soon as the track is laid. Third, Mass Highway has already completed the necessary aerial survey work, shaving several more months from the project schedule. Next, we have selected an advisory group for this project to provide feedback, direction, and oversight from the community. They will meet monthly beginning on October 25th until the project is finished.
Are we actually getting the green line?
As a result of today's conference, I take it as a firm commitment on the part of the governor with concrete steps being undertaken to fund the green line. I don't think he could have been any more direct in his statements today, so I'm very, very encouraged. This is the most encouraged I've been in the 10 years since I've held office in the city of Somerville.
The Green Line extension is an important project, and I am here to affirm my 100% commitment to seeing that it gets built and gets built while I am in office.
Getting a green line, when is still the big question, but it was encouraging to see and hear the governor and the Executive Office of Transportation reaffirm its commitment to getting the project back on schedule. So we're encouraged that that emphasis is placed on the project now, and I believe it's coming. When, still remains to be seen, but it's good to see everybody working in the direction of getting it done.
We look forward to working with the mayors here, with the congressmen, particularly on the financing side, come on through the congressmen, with the members of the delegation who have been very strong advocates for the importance of this project from an environmental and transportation and other points of view, and with all of you in the community. I know you have been waiting a long time. I want to be absolutely clear that my commitment to this is a personal one.
I think we need to remember the real cost of that real people we know died of lung cancer and heart disease because of a delay in the Green Line.
Although we are confident that the Green Line will fare well in the federal funding process, we are realistic about the many competing demands for federal money from transit projects all around the country. For that reason, we are committed to seeking authorization for state bond funding to fully support whatever portion of the other project costs that are not funded by other sources.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're getting it in about 7 years, I would say.
Yeah, that was terrific that the state's going to step up and fund whatever the federal shortfall is. They're going to try to do it as quickly as possible.
And for all of us in Somerville, we all know that all the inner cities for years were ignored by those people who ran the mass transit system. They ran through our cities, but didn't stop on a regular basis. The Fairmont line is proof. The Green Line is proof. This administration understands very well and is committed to bringing mass transit to the very people that need it the most, the people who have to suffer through the negative parts of mass transit, having trains go by on a regular basis, who have gotten very little of the benefits.
From everything the governor, the Congress, and the mayors have said today, it looks like the reality is here. Somebody promising to pay for it, someone to say where it's going. Everybody's political future is on the line here, and I'm sure with the stars aligned as they are today, it's great news again for the city of Somerville. Ball Square and Gilman Square once had the rapid transit line. My mother took the train into Boston as she grew up in the Ball Square area, so I'm thrilled that we're going back to the future here with the light rail service. It should be a wonderful opportunity for the city.
There are those who say that completing this project is a matter of environmental justice, and they are absolutely right. There are those who say that a strong transit system that extends north and west of Boston helps regional
car communities by taking unnecessary vehicle traffic off major commuting arteries, and they are absolutely right. And then there are those who say that transit is an essential element in maintaining the livability, the sustainability, and the quality of life of urban communities, and they are absolutely right. And of course, there are those who say that transit development is a powerful and cost-effective stimulus for economic development, and they too are absolutely right. I want all these officials back in their office and start implementing all of the things that they said they're going to do. Thank you.
Our goal is to beat the 2014 date.
What is the timeline? You mentioned that you have a timeline.
Well, I said during the time of my service.
Also
I'll point out that there are not term limits in this.